we've gotten a lot out of all these things. Our defense has obviously picked up. The first two scrimmages, the offense dominated. Our defense is getting much better, not allowing the pick and rolls. A lot of good things. We still have a lot of areas we've got to get better at, but what it teaches us is what to work on before your first exhibition game. Now you combine the teams, and obviously guys play less minutes. You press more because the fatigue is not a factor. So we got a lot out of it, and now we'll play a very good team in our first exhibition game, so we're looking forward to that.
You have, for the most part, played man-to-man by my sight. Saw some zone today. You lived and died with the zone the last couple of years. Are you going to have that same zone possibility?
Well, we didn't last year. We did it 2 years ago. Last year we played 60-70% man-to-man. Our zone is not a Syracuse zone where it has zone principles. Our zone is a matchup that has man principles. So it's really the same thing. It's just that you get the benefit sometimes of the other team running the zone offense.
Do we have the type of personnel to do that again?
Well, the problem is when you have small guards, it opens up. What beats a zone is when the ball gets to the high post in the middle area. When you have small guards, it makes it easy. So that's why we're not playing as much zone as we are this year. But everybody's afraid of the new rules. So they say you're going to see more zone early on, and that remains to be seen. The good thing is we only shot 5 and 4 free throws tonight. So it was a good thing we didn't foul a whole lot.
In confidence and body, how much has Tim Henderson improved in the offseason?
You know, he's a very confident player. I think that Wichita State turned on a switch with him. When Tim is balanced and he lands in the same spot and doesn't float left or right, he's a very good shooter. But he's a tough rebounder. Like Russ played very well tonight. The problem we have is Russ doesn't rebound the ball, and everybody dominates Russ on the backboard. He doesn't block out. So all those rebounds were from Russ's area. Now, Russ played terrific tonight in all other areas, but he doesn't block out. We've got to work on that.
How is the flow between Chris and Russ right now, competing all the time in practice? You've had them on the same team.
Well, they played together last week. So it's, you know, Terry and Chris didn't play particularly well tonight, but they have both been playing well in practice. The thing about Terry Rozier I like is the antithesis of Russ. He rebounds from the guard spot. And he's done that every practice, every scrimmage.
Mango's had some excitingly athletic moments in some of these scrimmages. Do you see more of that in practice? You mentioned that maybe is he the guy you were talking about that has some nerve?
Well, what I tell Mango is, Mango, look, you are better than Gorky as a freshman. Gorky wasn't as good as you as a freshman, except we're replacing Gorky as a junior. So I said, you've got to come more. And we're really trying to speed up his and rush his progress and give him a lot, overload him a little bit right now because he's got to get ready for that first game. And so we're overloading him with fundamentals, and he's responding very well.
Coach Anton, I think tonight 4 threes. I think he's 11 of 22 in the 3 scrimmages. That's, I mean, when he gets into that rhythm, he can really shoot it.
Yeah, I'm not totally pleased with him, though. He is, you're right, he's become a very good spot-up basketball player. He doesn't get to the line, he doesn't rebound, he doesn't play physical enough. Now, he's a weak freshman, so that's probably the reason why. But he needs to get much more physical. He needs to rebound the basketball. He needs to get more to his game than just being a spot-up basketball player. Now, in that regard, he's doing a very good job.
Montrez, I don't think he had a foul tonight with kind of a thinner front court. How do you tell a guy who's so intense to watch out for fouls for depth?
I haven't told him that. Wayne Blackshear is going to back him up, so we have depth. We have depth. It's not. I know Okoye's not playing well right now because it's obvious he's very nervous, but he's rebounding the basketball, and by the time December comes around, he's going to be a good basketball player. So we don't lack depth at all because Wayne's going to play that. You remember, Luke's not out there right now, so Wayne would be playing the power forward spot, and you have Luke Hancock.
How different is this team with Luke out there?
Oh, I think it's taking the MVP of the national championship. I mean, that in itself, Luke is a great passer. He knows the game better than anybody on our basketball team. He gives you an extra dimension. So if you start off with that lineup and you have Luke coming off the bench, and then Wayne backs up Montrez, and then you're still coming in off the bench with Rozier, Tim Henderson, Luke Hancock. You know, you've got very good depth.